Welcome viewers. Reacting to a report that the Department of Justice just recovered a laptop from a Donald Trump aide that contained classified electronic documents, an MSNBC legal analyst predicted it will be added to the long list of charges that the former president has not been forthcoming about his growing stolen document scandal. In this video we will break it all down for you. But before we continue, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest update from us. Speaking with MSNBC host Katie Phang, attorney Danny Cevallos called the new revelation a huge problem for the former president. As host Phang pointed out, the electronic documents could easily be transferred to thumb drives, and there is no telling where they would end up after that. Cevallos agreed and said the laptop could come into play as part of special counsel Jack Smith's investigation. This wasn't a lawyer, this was a Trump aide, and one that was working for the Save America PAC, which is Trump's favorite PAC at this point, she prompted. So the fact that it's someone who's not a lawyer, do you think it changes the analysis? Of course, Cevallos replied. If you give it to your lawyer, that's one thing, it could still be problematic. But giving it to someone clearly outside the government, that's a huge problem. Because you've established one of the elements, and not only one of the elements of a criminal statute, but one of the reasons this is a problem in the first place. We don't want classified documents getting into the hands of regular people. That's why they're classified. They're classified because they could pose a threat to national security. During an appearance on MSNBC's The Katie Phang Show early Saturday morning, longtime Donald Trump fixer Michael Cohen was asked about his upcoming interview this coming week with investigators in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, and then was asked about the former president's state of mind as he faces possible criminal charges. Speaking with the MSNBC host, former attorney Cohen claimed he believes that Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg has enough evidence to drag the former president back into court and that the investigation appears to be ramping up. That, in turn, led host Phang to ask how the former president is dealing with the increased scrutiny on multiple fronts, not just in Manhattan. Let's not forget that there's yet another probe. The special counsel's investigation also appears to be ramping up, Phang stated. Special counsel Jack Smith subpoenaed Mike Pence and former National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien over Trump's handling of classified documents and his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. I always ask you this question, but I don't think it's ever stale because you do know Donald Trump very well, intimately well, in terms of the way his brain thinks. The MSNBC host prompted. Is Trump finally at that point where he's hitting the panic button? I think he hit the panic button a while ago. However, what he's very good at is hiding it, Cohen replied while smirking. So anybody that's in the room with him would be able to attest to things that I had seen in the past, which is Donald is really losing it. But, in front of the camera, he is calm, cool, and collected because he's a sociopath. Period, end of story, he quickly added. I will tell you one thing while watching the show, before I came on, you had reporter Michael Allen on and, let me tell you, the real true danger to our national security are not these floating balloons that are out there. It's now, as you earlier reported, the fact that they copied these classified documents and they were sitting on a computer. This is what I had said on your show, how many months back? He asked. That we need to go back and we need to check every single place that Donald Trump has been since leaving office, and then we have to figure out who was with him. Because, if you really are concerned about national security, don't worry about a weather balloon. Don't worry about what information that they're seeing through this. They already have people on the ground and we've been spying on China, and China's been spying on America. How about top secret documentation that's in the hands of Donald Trump? That's the clear and present danger to America's national security. Please, what is your take on this? And remember to subscribe as well. Thanks for